Hi everyone! Some of you want me to provide more detailed instructions on how to crochet the lily flower. Let's begin now. When we finish the leaf, it looks like a small fan. You can choose any of the fan shapes to start crocheting from. Any one is fine. It doesn't matter which one you begin with. Now, look, this shape has 5 spaces. Count from the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll insert the hook into the first space from the right. Insert the hook here. Bring the yarn over and place it on your left hand. You don't need to leave a long tail. Here's a reference for how long the tail should be. Lay it behind your crochet hook like this. Pinch it with your right hand. The length of this tail should just be enough to go beyond the fan shape, about this much. If it's too long, trim it. Since you'll be making quite a few flowers for this project, keep it efficient so no need to leave a long tail. Pinch the yarn close to the edge like this. Hold your hook in front of the working yarn. Keep the hook in front of this yarn. Good. Yarn over with the hook and pull the yarn through that first space. Then chain 2, 1, 2. We're going to crochet for incomplete double crochets into the first space and combine the loops. Here's how to make an incomplete double crochet. Yarn over, insert your hook into the first space, and make sure you lay the yarn tail over the hook as well. Hold it along the edge as you work. Hold it like this along the edge. Just pinch it. Keep it in place. Yarn over and pull the yarn through. Now you have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops. This is one incomplete double crochet. It means you only made half of the double crochet. It's not finished yet. That's why it's called incomplete. Yarn over again, insert the hook into the same space. Yarn over and pull through. Then yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops again. You can also use your fingers to help when pulling through. Push the back yarn out of the way like this. Pull through the front 2 loops. Make sure to pull in the direction that follows the curve of the loop. If you pull in the other direction, you might accidentally split the yarn, so pay attention to the angle. Pull through the front 2 loops like this. That's your second incomplete double crochet. Now go ahead and make the third one. Yarn over, insert the hook. Yarn over and pull through. If there are more loops on the hook, you can gently push them back like this. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops. That's the third. Now, let's do the fourth incomplete double crochet. Yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over, and pull through. You can see there's more loops now. Yarn over and pull through the front 2. That's it. Now we have 4 incomplete double crochets. There are 5 loops on the hook in total. One is the starting loop, which holds the working yarn. The rest are the 4 unfinished double crochets we just made. Now yarn over and pull through all 5 loops on the hook. Then chain 1 to secure it. Take a stitch marker and place it into the chain you just made. We'll use this spot for joining later. Now next, lay the yarn tail across the top and guide it in. Hold everything in place like this. For the next few spaces, spaces 2, 3, and 4, we'll do 5 incomplete double crochets in each, and then combine them together. Yarn over, move to the next space. Lay the yarn tail over the hook again. Pull the yarn through, yarn over, and pull through the first 2 loops. That's 1 incomplete double crochet. All right, let's keep going. Yarn over and pull through the front 2 loops. That's the second incomplete double crochet. Now the third incomplete double crochet, fourth incomplete double crochet, and the 5th incomplete double crochet. Once you have 5 incomplete double crochets, plus the starting loop on your hook, that makes 6 loops in total. Yarn over and pull through all loops on the hook. Then chain 1 to secure it. That completes this group. Now repeat in the next space. Insert into the loop here. Lay the yarn tail over the top and pinch it to hold it in place. Holding it like this helps you crochet more smoothly. Pull through 2 loops, then yarn over again. That's your second incomplete double crochet. Now the third one, fourth, 5th, yarn over and pull through all loops on the hook. Chain 1 to secure it. Now we're moving to the 4th space. We're using the same method again. First one, second, third, 4th, 5th, yarn over and pull through all loops on the hook. Then chain 1 to secure it. So we've now finished working into spaces 1, 2, 3, and 4. The first space only had 4 stitches, and the rest had 5. So we're done with those. Now let's check the yarn tail. There's just a small bit left. You can trim it off. Now moving on to the last part. The 5th space, we'll also make 5 incomplete double crochets and join them together. But for the 5th and final space, we'll join it to the beginning. In my previous tutorial, I showed the joining like this. After finishing the stitches, you make a complete ring like this. The hook goes through this spot from the front. That method works too, but it might not feel very smooth to do. So now I'll show you a slightly different way. Yarn over and go into the final space. Insert the hook and pull up a loop for the first incomplete double crochet. Now make the second one. That's your second incomplete double crochet. Third, incomplete double crochet. Fourth, incomplete double crochet. Now for the fifth one. Yarn over and insert the hook into this big gap at the base. Push your hook through. Once it's through, press down a little with your hand. Now how do we insert the hook? Look at the other side. From your point of view, right across from you is the very first stitch you made. You want to go through that first big space. So basically, we're joining the two ends together. Look closely, see if that makes sense. So we go into that first space, insert the hook through, and pinch the green yarn like this. Yarn over, then pull the yarn through. Yarn over again. Now pull through the first two loops only. So this fifth stitch actually goes through to the opposite side. Then bring the yarn through. Now you have 6 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 6 loops at once. Chain 1 to secure it. Now use your fingers like this, from the center. To gently push the bud outward, it will puff out from the marked position. Now go in like this. With the hook, pull the yarn through and make a slip stitch to join. Now take a look, this is the lily of the valley, and this is the bottom part. The small flower bud shape at the base is now finished. Once you're done, it'll be on this side, but you can also flip it around like this. There you go. This is the base right here. Next, we'll crochet the little tip on top of the flower. Start by chaining 2, 1, 2. Remove the stitch marker. We'll crochet right where the marker was. See here? Right next to it, on the side, use your hand on the left to guide it. From the bottom here, you can see there's a gap. Insert the hook into that gap. Yarn over and insert the hook into the gap like this. Pull the yarn through, crochet 1 double crochet. You don't need to mark this double crochet with a stitch marker. After finishing the double crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to crochet a picot stitch. Go back to the double crochet you just made. If you're not sure where it is, check don't go into the yarn loops still on the hook. Just count back 3 chains, 3, 2, 1. Below that is the top of your double crochet. It should look like a V shape. Insert your hook through the center of that V. Then go forward to the front loop toward the front side. It will look like a V slanted at an upward angle. Insert your hook like this. So basically, go through the top of the double crochet, then through the front loop as well. Yarn over, pull through, hold it, and slip stitch to close the picot. There, the picot is done. In the same gap, we'll do this again. Insert your hook and pull the yarn through. Crochet another double crochet. You can also find the top of the stitch in advance like this. Once the double crochet is made, the top should again look like a V. Insert your needle through that and toward the front. Hold it at an angle like this. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Go through the top of the double crochet you just made, and again through the front loop, yarn over, pull through, hold it, and slip stitch to close the picot. That makes 2 in the same spot. Now rotate your work. Yarn over and go into the next gap. It's a bit hard to find. Use your fingers to push from the inside and you'll be able to find the gap. It's right here between the stitches. Yarn over and pull through, make 1 double crochet. Chain 3. Go back into the top of the double crochet and insert through the front loop. Look at how I go through it. It's like a V slanted diagonally upwards. Yarn over and slip stitch to close. Okay, still in the same spot. Yarn over and insert into the same gap. Yarn over again and make another double crochet. Chain 3. Go into the center of that double crochet again, then forward through the front loop. Yarn over and pull through. Hold the stitch and slip stitch here. Holding it makes the slip stitch easier to do. So just like that, we're crocheting into each gap. Now, move on to the next one. This next little gap right here, make 1 double crochet. Chain 3, then work the picot stitch again. In this same gap, another double crochet. Chain 3. Go back and slip stitch into the top. Work the chain and picot just like before. Then continue into the next gap. 2 sets of stitches in each gap. 1 double crochet, chain 3. Okay, still in the same gap. 1 double crochet, chain 3 again. All right, this part is done. Now you can turn the blanket around. We've now worked up to this final little gap here, right in this spot. Yarn over with your hook. Insert into the stitch and pull the yarn through. Make a double crochet and chain 3. Go back to the top of the double crochet. Insert through the front loop and pull through. Slip stitch to close, still in the same gap, yarn over again. Make one more double crochet and chain 3. Insert into the top of the stitch and slip stitch to finish the picot. And that completes the full round. Now you can take a moment to check your work. You'll see these little peaks showing up nicely like this. 1, 2B, because there are 2 sets per gap. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There should be a total of 10 little peaks like this. Next, we're going to join the round. Find the very first double crochet stitch. If it's hard to locate, look at the very edge. Here are the 2 chain stitches. The double crochet is connected to the post below. Follow that up. This is the stitch you need. If you really can't find it, it's okay to just join from any point here. Doesn't matter, yarn over like this. Slip stitch, pull up the loop, and cut the yarn. Bring the yarn tail through, and that completes this little flower. For the bud part, you can shape it gently with your hands. The base will puff up a little like this. Now let's hide the yarn tails. You don't need to leave a long tail at the start, because when you work the base later, you can crochet over the long tail. Now take this finishing tail, thread it through like this. Split the stitches slightly to weave it in. Catch a bit of the texture thread here. Find a loop, insert the yarn through it. Okay, that locks it in place. Give it a slight tug to secure. Tie a small knot. Then weave the yarn tail along the texture for a bit more length, or add another knot, either way is fine. As long as it's secure, that's good. All right, trim off the excess. And that's how you make this lily of the valley flower. That completes one little flower. Next, we'll crochet on this shape. Do some freeform crochet. No need to crochet these sharp points. Just crochet on this. And here, we've reached the end. So, the tutorial for this Lily of the Valley blanket is complete. I've only crocheted this part, the main part of the Lily of the Valley flowers, so the tutorial focuses on this open work design. I will add some other color combinations to give you a reference. That's all for the tutorial. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Bye-bye.